All right, are you guys ready for our Monday morning stretches? All right, we're gonna keep doing our stretches each morning because we've done them every morning all year. And even though we're at home, I think it's really important that we still do our stretches to get our bodies ready for the day. So because it's Monday morning, we're gonna start with our head, go all the way down to our feet, okay? So start with your head. We're gonna do some neck rolls, side to side. You can go all the way around clockwise. You can go back counterclockwise. Very good. Now we'll go to our shoulders. So remember to relax them back and down. So you can roll them back and down. And you can do this anytime during the day that you might be feeling a little stressed. You can do back and down. Very good. Now let's do alternating. Right, left, right. Now we're going to come down, get our hands ready to write. So we do this a lot in class. We stretch out our arms and our hands and our wrists this way, and then you can do a little twist with it. Okay, now we're moving all the way down. We're going to do our hips. So we're going to do just like we do in class. We're going to push to the right and to the left, and to the right and to the left. We're just getting our hips loosened up. You can bend your knees if you'd like to do a little more stretch there. Very good. Gonna keep working down. We're gonna do our legs. Where our feet are staying planted. The balls of our feet is just our heels that are moving. So bouncing our legs up and down. Very good. And last but not least, we'll do a little point and flex. So point and flex, so you've got to stay balanced on this foot, on this leg. Now find your balance on your right leg. Point and flex. Point, flex. Point and flex. Very good. Okay, so now we are ready to do our calendar time and our book. So, good morning. Good morning, Aaron. Good morning, Ulysses. Good morning, Lily and Nora. Good morning, Simeon. Oh, let me get you guys right there. Okay, very good. Good morning, Aiden and Aaliyah. Good morning to Judah. And good morning to Zara and Brody. It's Monday. We're starting week 2 of our online classes. Hopefully last week went pretty well for you guys watching the videos. I touched base with everyone and it sounded like everyone was doing a great job. So I'm so proud of you guys for just embracing this, for trying something new with us and doing such a good job, keeping up with your schoolwork, trying really hard. So I'm proud of you and I miss you, and we're just gonna keep trucking along. So today, our book is going to be Bear's Loose Tooth. I chose this for a couple of reasons. First of all, we are still studying bears and doing all kinds of reading with bears because of our novel study, A Bear Named Trouble. Also, because last week when I talked to you guys, I think 4 or 5 of you had lost teeth since I've seen you last. So I had lots of gaps here when I was talking to you guys this week. So I thought, hey, everybody is losing teeth. So we're gonna read Bear's Loose Tooth. See if you guys can identify with any of this. From a cave in the forest came a munch, munch, crunch as Bear and his friends all nibbled on their lunch. Bear savored every bite. He gulped and he gobbled. Then there in his mouth something wiggled and it wobbled. As Bear nibbled food, something moved when he chewed. It was Bear's loose tooth. So is this the way that any of you guys lost your teeth over the last couple of weeks? Did you lose it while you were eating? I know a couple of you told me how you lost your teeth, and it was maybe while you were eating an apple or a hamburger. Bear pointed in his mouth And he said, "Oh dear, my tooth feels funny. It's this one right here." Bear frowned and he worried. Tears welled in his eyes. "But how will I eat if my tooth says goodbye?" So this must be his first tooth that he's losing. Seems like he's worried and isn't quite sure what's happening. And maybe that's how you guys felt when you lost your very first tooth. Maybe not so much now if you're on tooth number 2 or 3 or 4. Hare said, "Open wide." Then he looked inside and saw Bear's loose tooth. Look at all his friends gathered around. Mouse squeaked, "Don't fret, don't fuss. Look, see, a new tooth will grow where the old used to be." "We'll help," said Wren. "I know what to do. It's out with the old and in with the new." So it's nice that his friends are there to comfort him and tell him that it's going to be okay. Maybe they've been through it before and they know how it goes and what's going to happen. Wren perched on Bear's lip and he got a good grip on Bear's loose tooth. I don't know. I'll let Wren pull my tooth. Wren pulled on the tooth with all of his might. "Is it out?" asked Bear, but it stayed stuck tight. "I'm a bit too small for the job," said Wren, "so I'll grab the tooth," but the tooth stayed in. So what do you guys think? Do you think the tooth is ready to come out yet? Now, some of you guys like to wiggle and pull on those teeth even when they're not quite ready. When I was little, I was so scared about losing my teeth and pulling my teeth, I let them just fall out. I never pulled them or let my mom pull them. Badger said, "I'll try," and he gave a big pry on Bear's loose tooth. Look at the picture and see if you can figure out what the word pry means. P-R-Y. Pry. See if you can figure out what pry means. They all took a turn, but the tooth wouldn't budge. Then Bear used his tongue and he gave a little nudge. His tooth wiggled to and fro. And then what do you know? Look at his little face here. I love this picture. Look at his face with his tongue pushing his tooth. This looks like you guys working that tooth with your tongue, trying to get it out. Bear's tooth fell out. Can you see it right down here in the grass? It's little tiny. It's right here, right down at the bottom. Bear danced a big dance. Bear grinned a big grin. Bear held up his tooth and he showed all his friends. How do you think he's feeling now? In the beginning of the book, he was worried. Now, how is he feeling? Bear looked in the mirror and he laughed at his smile. A new tooth would come, but it might take a while. That night in bed, right next to his head, lay Bear's loose tooth. While he slept and he snored, a fairy fluttered in and she left blueberries where Bear's tooth had been. Does that remind you of anything? So the fairy flutters in and instead of leaving him money, she's leaving him blueberries because bears love berries. He woke in the morning and found that sweet treat. Bear's friends came for breakfast. They sat down to eat. Bear gulped and he gobbled and he felt something wobble. Uh-oh. Bear's loose tooth. And now we will do our calendar. We need to make a couple of changes. I'm going to turn you this way. Boop. So you can see. Okay. So on Friday, it was March 27th. But now we're all the way to Monday. So what is today? If Friday was the 27th, think about that just a second in your head. Friday was the 27th. So what is today? Have the 28th, 29th, 30th. So I'm going to put those days on our calendar. So we had Saturday the 28th, Sunday the 29th, and today, Monday, March 30th. So 3 10s, 0 units. 30th. I'm going to write the date on the board, and I want you guys to do the same. You guys showed me last week how you guys have all been practicing writing your dates, which is great. It's good handwriting practice. So we'll do March 30th, 2020. You can also write 3/30/20. So that is today's date, March 30th, 2020, or 3/30/20, because it's the third month, January, February, March, the 30th day, 2020. Okay. I'll talk to you in a little while.